What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and I'm here today with the review. Alright, guys, so this episode is about the lie detector test. So the episode, it opens up, we see Bianca, so she's talking to Chose, and she's trying to find out what the question is that Chose is going to ask for the lie detector test. Chose, however, does not want to tell Bianca what his question is. Then we see Michelet and Stu, they're talking, and Michelet feels like Stu doesn't really, understand her, so to speak. And we see Jocelyn and Ballistic, and they're talking to each other. And actually, they're not talking to each other, they're arguing with each other. And the situation is about Stu. So, about Stu looking at Jocelyn. So this goes back to I forget what episode it was, where Michelet, when they were in the when they were with Dr. Ish and just told her, when Michelet said that Jocelyn is Stu's type, and so they are arguing about that situation. So then they get a call to come down to the boot camp room. So like I said, you guys, today is the day for the lie detector test. So Jocelyn is telling the group that she and Ballistic got into it with each other because Ballistic thinks that Stu is looking at her. And Ballistic got upset and walked away. And then Stu got upset with Michelet, and he got up and left too. And, so Jocelyn was tells Stu that, to tell Ballistic that he ain't even looking at her like that. So, like I said, Ballistic, he got upset. He went upstairs, Dr. Ish following behind him. So he and Dr. Ish are upstairs talking while Just Toller is downstairs with the others, trying to get the, find out what the questions are that they're going to ask their respective partner. So the first up was Michelet and Stu. So Michelet's question for Stu is, did you fall in love with me the first month that we were together? And then Stu's question for Michelet is, do you really love me? And then we move over to CeeLo and Shanny. So CeeLo had a question that he wanted to ask, but Judge Toller overruled him and gave him a different question. So his question became, the question is, and the questions are supposed to deal with the issues that they're in boot camp for. So his question then became, does Shani really is she really there to be with him? Yeah, if she really wants to be with him. And then Shanny's question was for CeeLo, does he want to marry her? So then next up was Styles P and Adjoa. So Adjoa's question is, she wants to know if, the lady that Styles P cheated on her with, if he ever loved her. And then Styles P question was I'm like, ooh. Now his question was it went deep, because his question was for Adjoa, does she blame him for the death of their daughter? I'm like, damn, that's a hard one to ask. I don't fathom that one at all. But I'm going to take a pause here, and then we'll come right back with the next few. All right, so back upstairs. Like I said, Dr. Ish and Ballistic, they're talking. Excuse me. So Ballistic is upset, not really about what Jocelyn said. Ballistic is more so upset about the way that Jocelyn comes at him, which, I mean, I can understand it. She does come at him kind of harsh and abrasive. But, I mean, I guess you got to look at it at both ends of the spectrum. She said he's trying to tell him that there's nothing going on between she and Stu. So, I mean, it's a catch-22 on both sides. You have to look at both person's perspective and kind of understand it. So then, Dr. Ish just calmed him down, so they go back downstairs. So then we get next Bianca and Chose. So Bianca had a question for Chose, but like with CeeLo, Bianca was overruled. So her question then became, is Chose emotionally involved with another woman? And so then Chose's question for Bianca was she pregnant in 2019 by another guy? I'm like, wow, okay. So then Ballistic does come back and he joins the group. And Ballistic is trying to apologize to the group about his actions earlier. And then him and Jocelyn get into it once again with one another. And the judge and Dr. Ish had to calm them down. So I'm like, calm that shit down. Like, chill out with that. So then, Judge Tola asked Jocelyn, what is her question? And Jocelyn was crying and said she didn't have a question. So Judge Tola says, okay, I have a question for you. And her question was, um, does Ballistic want to marry her? And then Ballistic, so Judge Tola asked Ballistic, so what is your question? Ballistic said, I don't have a question either. She says, okay, well, since you guys are here about this whole marriage proposal thing, your question will be, for Jocelyn, if I don't propose to you by what's the date? May 1st, will you leave? So then, they split them up into groups of 5. They all go to their bedrooms, deal with the polygraph team, and then once they're done, the next group of 5 go up. So Bianca, she was upset at Chosen's about asking that question that he asked. And, Jocelyn, Dr. Ish pulled Jocelyn to the side to have a conversation with Jocelyn. And Jocelyn's whole thing is that she's tired of having to kiss her man's ass. Because, she likes to interact with everybody. She interacts with, CeeLo, everybody else. So why is he tripping? And then, so outside, it was Bianca, it was Styles P, and it was Stu. So Stu asked the question, had they ever saw him do anything that would make it seem like he had a thing for Jocelyn. Bianca said, nah, I ain't saw no shit like that. Styles P says, night 1, you did say something that, I know you might have been joking or some shit like that, but that man could have took it a different way. So they did play back what he said. And what Stu said was the fact that if, Michelet asked for him to have, if Michelet was okay with having a threesome, one of y'all might be looking like, where's my girlfriend? And he was talking to, he was talking to Ballistic, and he was doing, he was giving him the handshake. And I'm like, so that's where this kind of stemmed from. So, but, they still want to say that Michelet planted seeds. I'm not going to sit here and agree with that. I'm definitely not going to agree with that one, because Michelet couldn't plant seeds without one seeing what she saw. And all Michelet said was that, that Jocelyn is Stu's type. I mean, Jocelyn is a badass woman. Like, I ain't going to sit here and deny Jocelyn is bad as fuck. But I don't think we can sit here and say that Michelet is the sole reason for this whole situation. She's not. She's not. Like what Styles said, you said something that was literally kind of fucked up in front of this man about his woman. So you got to take some blame in this as well. Like, I really did not appreciate them trying to put all of this on to Michelet. Was she wrong for saying what she said? Absolutely. But we cannot sit here and just fault Michelet. Let's move on, you guys. All right. So then we see Jocelyn. So Jocelyn is talking to Stu. She tells Stu, like, hey, Stu, you need to go talk to Ballistic. Let him know, like, you ain't looking at me like that. It ain't no shit like that. Stu wants to say, that ain't got shit to do with me. And Jocelyn's like, nah. Like, that nigga got a problem. You go talk to him. So he says, you know what? Okay, Jocelyn, I'll do it. So then Michelet comes in, and, Jocelyn talks to her as well. And Michelet does apologize to her. Michelet's like, you know what? I wasn't saying, I don't think that Stu wants anything with you or nothing like that. All I was saying is that you are what I think is his type. But Michelet, you really shouldn't have said that either, because that was kind of fucked up. And I'm not going to take away that it was fucked up to say, but what Stu said in night 1 was fucked up as well. So, I just can't understand why everybody wants to put this all... Ooh, shit, excuse me, y'all. I don't know why everybody wants to put this on Michelet. And, Michelet's like, I know you don't want him. She said, no, I don't want him. She said, and honestly, I don't think he's good for you either. So then, Dr. Ish and Judge Tola call them back to the boot camp room. So Judge Tola tells the group that she's not going to give the polygraph test until the next day. So Dr. Ish tells the group that they're going to go out for the night, and they're going to go out separately and single. So the wives and the fiancés, they give up their rings. And so the girls are going to go out and have a night with the girls. The guys are going to go out and be with the guys. And again, they have a free pass. They're single for the night. So, you know, Jocelyn and Ballistic, they go upstairs. They get into it once again. So the producers go to check on them. And Jocelyn told that woman, go away, bitch. We fucking fighting. I'm like, well, you might want to back away from that door, lady. Because I think she threw something at the door. Yeah. So then, you know, so they do go out to the club. Now, it was a different parallel between the groups. So the guys are out. The guys are having a good fucking time. The girls, not so much. Now, before they went out, the girls, you know, Jocelyn once again went to check Michelet. And I'm just like, why are we... I get it. Michelet did say something that was fucked up. But again, this is not all on Michelet. I don't understand why we're placing all the blame squarely on Michelet. It makes no sense to me. But, yeah. I just don't understand why we placing sole blame on Michelet. But you guys, that was Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. Next week is going to be the season finale. I'm looking forward to it. So be sure to like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification button so you guys don't want to drop anything else. Share this video. And until the next one, you guys, I will catch you guys later.